Hello, Sage, and thank you so much for talking with me a little bit about SpiritCraft. And can you tell me what brought you to SpiritCraft?
Yeah, I found out about SpiritCraft from Kristin, and I just knew that you have a lot of incredible offers. I've experienced your work with hypnotherapy. I've experienced your work with Reiki. I've been Reiki certified with you. And so when I realized you have a membership that's ongoing, I was like, oh, yeah, I want to be in a consistent space with you. And I think the first time I attended, I actually was talking about attracting money for your community. And I just loved the energy just from being there and facilitating with you. And I was like, oh, yeah, I want more of this, please.
Yeah, I remember that. That was beautiful. And you've been in SpiritCraft for quite some time. So through this, like I think over a year at this point,
Mhm.
what has what what's been your favorite thing about being in SpiritCraft? Like what have you learned that you've moved forward with?
I mean, every month there's a new tool, and every month I am like, oh, my eyes are opened again about what's possible in terms of being more connected to the lunar cycles. I guess initially that's the thing that I was like, yeah, I definitely feel like I'm a little bit adrift. I don't always know what's going on with the lunar cycles, but I want to feel more connected to it. And then I I guess like so that's one of the biggest things for me. But then because things are kind of set up to be seasonal based on the time of the year, I just feel more connected to the seasons and the earth, which was a secondary thing that was really important to me because I feel like it helps me stay more present and grounded in all areas of my life. And I definitely wanted a space like that that reminds me, like, oh, yeah, this is what's going on right now. Here's how you can fully leverage the season that you're in and just enjoy being a part of this community.
Yeah, that was one of my main things to connect to yourself, connect to spirit, and just connect to the wheel of the year, like all the seasons and the
Mhm.
planetary stuff. So that's awesome. I love that you're getting that. I love that.
Yeah.
And so if you had a friend who was like kind of thinking about going into spiritcraft and they weren't sure, what would you tell them?
So it's interesting because I'm very much in a online business community. I've been doing that for 12 years. And so a lot of my peers that I would recommend this to, I feel like for us, having been in business for so long, and I've told you this before, Kristin, like I don't always feel like I have a space where I can fully be myself. I know that sounds weird to say, but because I have a very robust community, I've had at this point 7,000 people go through my no charge copy course that I run. I love that community, but also I have to show up as a leader in that community. And some days I don't feel like being a leader. I want to be led. I want to be held. I want to be in a community where someone else is holding space for me. So for a friend who's thinking about joining, that's the thing that I think they are maybe missing in their life is like they're constantly showing up as leaders in their space. And so where can they go for the leader to kind of like be able to fall apart if you need to, or to celebrate things that you don't always feel comfortable celebrating with your community? Like those things have been so integral for me. And so that's what I would say to a friend who's thinking about joining. Like, if you need a community and a space where you feel like you can fully be yourself, like nobody's putting you on a pedestal, you can just, which is so sweet that people do that. But for me, I need places where people don't do that.
Get it? Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
totally.
and just love you as you are that day, right? So that's what I would tell a friend.
Yeah, no, SpiritCraft is all about showing up right where you're at. Like if you're feeling amazing, we're gonna celebrate with you. And if you're a crying mess, we're gonna hold you. Definitely. Definitely. Oh my gosh, Sage, thank you. That last one gave me shivers. And I know you've already told me that, but you haven't ever explained it in that depth to me. And
Mhm.
that really makes my heart happy because that is one of the main things that I wanted for SpiritCraft is a safe haven for people to really connect exactly how they are right now. So thank you for that. I'm so honored to have you be in SpiritCraft, and thank you for taking the time to do this.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Kristin. Anyone who's thinking about coming into SpiritCraft should absolutely join. It's an incredible community, and I'm so grateful that you've been doing it and have consistently been doing it for so long.
4 years now. It's pretty amazing. I love it.
Wow.
And it's never, that's the beautiful thing too. It's like never the same. We never do the same thing over and over again. So yeah,
Exactly.
there's so
Yeah.
many different ways to connect to spirit, and I want to help show all of them, you know. So
Yeah. That's incredible. Thank you.
awesome. Thank you.